Hi, this is Gina Versa at Japan World Heroes, and I have a returning guest. TJ Storm comes back to the podcast. How are you, TJ?
I'm good, man. We're here at Japan World Heroes, and it's fun. It's really nice here.
And TJ, how have you been the last 2 years?
Busy.
Yeah?
Really busy. Yeah, it's been really wild. Between getting to do all the fun stuff that we're doing, running the school, we have a motion capture school called Mind's Eye Tribe. It keeps me very, very busy. It's really fun. I worked on The Predator, worked on Godzilla King of the Monsters, worked on a project for ILMX called Vader Immortal, and a ton of video games in between. So it just keeps you non-stop. It's a good thing. It's a good problem.
Yeah, it's good to be busy.
Yeah.
So TJ, King of the Monsters came out. Loved it. Loved to see you back as Godzilla. And in this film, he's seems a little bit different in his portrayal. And reading up on a lot of interviews, Mike Daughtry was talking about the character. He has a bit of an arc. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, this time, unlike the Mudos, which he was kind of defending territory, this is more personal. Part of what the Magic Michael, the director of King of the Monsters, brought was he brought a lot of nostalgia to it. And part of the nostalgia is the constant battle between Godzilla and Ghidorah. They already kind of know each other, so that arc has to come back. And if you notice, Godzilla's a little smaller than Ghidorah at the beginning because when they show each other head-to-head, there's a big size difference. And then he gets juiced later, and then they go head-to-head. So the arc is fun to watch. The personal battle is fun, and the hero's journey is a blast.
And Godzilla gave us that like nuclear look, kind of similar to Godzilla versus Destoroyah.
Yes.
I'm sure people noticed. How was it just like capturing all that power of him in that moment?
Again, that's all Michael, the director's magic. He really knows how to tell a story. He knows the beats that the story has to hit to make sense. So Godzilla's there and he's swinging hard, but there's just so much of Ghidorah all over the place that we needed to even the playing field. And he found a really clever and fun way to do it. So when Godzilla comes back, he can feel his power. And you can see it on screen. It becomes just more palpable. So he did a really, really great job communicating all that information. It's really awesome.
Yeah. And in the film, we see Mothra again. There's been a lot of fan art. I'm sure you've probably seen...
yes, this is awesome.
Yeah. Do you ship, as they say, Godzilla and Mothra?
I love it. I think it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, they're really cute together.
They're really cute together.
This symbiosis.
It's a great symbiosis. It's a really, really nice relationship that people have built out of it. And it's a great relationship they had on screen. It was beautiful. Queen of the monsters, they call her. So I love that.
In the films, they're always kind of enemies as well, and it was cool to see that they're friends now after it took them 60 years.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
it's a really, really nice symbiosis. They have a really great relationship, and especially the part when she lands on him and protects him while he's down. That was beautiful. It was really, really awesome. And as a result, she empowers him to march to the end of the movie on a strong ending. So that's really, really cool. It's a teamwork moment. It's really fun.
Yeah, no, definitely. So towards the end, Godzilla becomes the official king. Would you say he's there's that moment was kind of like a Michael Corleone, Godfather Part 2? Was that the intention, or?
That's a good question. I don't know because
it was getting slow.
I am not a huge Godfather buff.
Okay.
I don't know how that storyline arcs. But, I mean, having all the monsters there and, symbolically bowing, that is awesome. It's just cool. It's just cool symmetry to watch that symbolism appear on screen and how it plays out. It's really fun, especially with Rodan there. It was a constant pain in the ass for the entire movie already. And the other cool monsters, you see some Ludos, you see the Behemoth.
Behemoth, yeah,
Yes.
the mammoth.
So
That
cool.
one was-
So little things like that make it really, really fun, and I think that's Vader the blast.
Last question for you. What's your favorite Godzilla movie? Like, I'm curious the acting that you bring to it.
I say this a lot, and I tell the story a lot. The very first movie my dad ever took me to see, very first movie I ever saw in the movie theater, was Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster, Hedorah. And I was 5, 6, and I was seeing giant monsters fight each other, and I was like, whoa, because you don't know what's real and what's not real, so I thought that could really happen. I thought there were real monsters in the world, and I thought it was the most awesome thing I'd ever seen while being terrified at the same time. So I was like this, but at the same time I was like, ah! And I had no clue that I might be a monster someday professionally. That probably had a lot to do with it. But the chance to see that kind of movie as your first movie was awesome. Second movie was Das Boot. I fell asleep because it was in German. And I didn't understand any of it.
Yeah,
but
it's long.
It's long and black and white, and for a 5, 6-year-old is not fun.
No.
But Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster was pure awesome. So I will call that one my favorite. And then Godzilla King of the Monsters is my second, because there's lots of monsters fighting, and that's freaking awesome. I love it.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's an amazing movie. So you were telling me a little bit before about your latest project that you're working on, and it's leagues different than Godzilla. It involves Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Is there any cool hints that you could tell us about this project?
I can tell you, I've always wanted to be part of the Star Wars universe. And in doing 25 years of performance capture, as well as acting and other stuff, but in all of that time, no matter what I did, I was never in the Star Wars universe. I couldn't get in it. I had friends that were in it. I never got in. And then this year, I got called into ILM, and they cast me as Darth Vader. I am Darth Vader in Vader Immortal. It is a VR experience for the Oculus Quest, and it is so cool. You get to, I don't want to spoil anything, but you get to go into Vader's home and deal with Vader himself.
Nice.
It is awesome. So if you haven't gotten a chance to, Vader Immortal, Oculus Quest, check it out. I hope you dig it.
Cool, yeah. We'll definitely look forward to that. Thank you so much, TJ, for your time.
This is awesome.
Of course. And where can people find you at?
You can find me online at themindseyetribe.com or the Mind's Eye Tribe Action Actors Academy. You can find me on Instagram at StormZeye, or just type in TJ Storm and push the button that looks like me, or Twitter, TJ Storm 01.
Cool. Thank you so much, TJ.
Thank you, man.
Have a good one.